show, and we rely on you to continue producing a family-friendly community theater production. There are several ways that you can help us. The first is by bidding on the silent auction items that are out there. During intermission, there will be a silent auction, and you can place bids, and then whoever has the highest bid at the end of the show will be able to collect your item right after the show. Also, we have concessions for you. So buy lots and lots of concessions. And finally, we cheerfully accept any donations in any form. So without further ado, please turn off your cell phones. And if you want to take photos, please do it without any flash. And a door prize. Every show we like to have a door prize for people who come. So could you please help me and reach your hand right in there and take out the ticket. Can you read your name on there? John Berkman. John Berkman. John did fix those up right before the show started. You won a $5 gift certificate to Cup and Cone in White Bear Lane. So we hope you enjoyed today's production of Peter Pan. Once upon a time, there was a... You know, I really hate it when stories start like that. I don't like it because it makes it seem like the story could never happen again. But I'm here to tell you that today's story is different. This is a story about a family, a little boy who never grows up, and an adventure. And really, because the little boy never grows up, he is still out there looking for his next adventure. But I don't want to get ahead of myself, so let's start with a house and a family. The house you will see is a corner house in central London. It has a room on the top floor with a window that looks out over a leafy square. Like in all good stories, I will describe these to you, but you will have to see it in your imagination. But I know you can all do that because you are brilliant, amazing, and wonderful. This room is a child's bedroom. It has 3 beds, a fireplace, a dresser, wonderful rooms. In fact, our story begins in this very room when my 3 children were supposed to be getting ready for bed. And parents, you know how that goes on some nights.
Oh, Mary, here you are.
Oh, what is it, George, dear?
It's this tie. It will not tie. Not round my neck, anyway. Oh, round the bedpost, yes. 20 times have I made it up round the bedpost. But around my neck? Oh, dear, no.
I'm so sorry, Father.
Thank you, Michael. Mary, I warn you. If this tie's not round my neck, you and I don't go out to dinner tonight. If you and I don't go out to dinner tonight, I never go back to the office again.
Yes, but...
And if I never go back to the office again, you and I will starve. The children will be thrown into the street.
George, dear, let me try. I won't be bathed.
Go and be bathed at once. Mary, sometimes I think that it's a mistake having a dog as a nurse.
George, that is a treasure.
No doubt. But I sometimes get the uneasy feeling that she looks upon the children as puppies.
George, we must keep Nana, and I'll tell you why. Sit down. Now, when I came into this room this evening, I saw a face at the window.
A face? At that window? 3 floors up? Oh, boo.
Yes, George, it was the face of a little boy. He was trying to get in. And George, it is not the first time I've seen that boy.
Oh!
Yes, the first time was about a week ago. It was Nana's night out, and I was in here drowsing by the fire, when suddenly I felt a draft, as if the window were open. I looked round, and there he was, that boy, in the room.
In the room?
Yes, I screamed, and just then, Nana came back. Yes, she rushed in here. She slammed the sash down, but he escaped. The boy escaped.
That's what we get in having a dog.
George. The boy escaped, but his shadow had not time to get out. Down came the window and cut it clean off.
Mary, why didn't you keep that shadow?
I did, George. I rolled it up, and Here it is.
Well, what do I know?
No.
But he does look a scoundrel.
Yes. George, I think the boy comes back looking for his shadow.
I dare say.
George, I have not told you all. The first time the boy appeared, he was not alone. He was accompanied by a ball of light no bigger than my fist, and it darted around the room like a living thing.
That is very unusual. And it escaped with the boy.
Yes, George. What can it all mean?
What indeed?
Oh, poor Nana. Poor darling Nana's crying.
Her. Oh, it's me, dear, no. I'm only the breadwinner.
George.
No, I will not allow that dog to remain in my nursery for one moment longer. The proper place for you is in the yard. And there you go to be tied up this instant.
But George, remember what I told you about that boy.
Am I the master in this house, or is she? Come on.
Be brave, my dears.
He's going to chain Nana up. Now, we all know that it was not Nana's fault that Mr. Darling tripped. Accidents happen. But sadly, Nana does have to take the blame for this one. But do know that Mr. Darling truly loves Nana. And he really appreciates all of the hard work that she does taking care of the kids. Believe me when I say that this will all end happily. But in the meantime, the children have been put to bed, and Mrs. Darling has lit the night lights above their heads. She sounds awfully unhappy. That's not Nana's unhappy bark. That's her bark when she smells danger.
Danger? Are you sure, Wendy?
Oh yes. Is there anything out there?
No, it's all quite quiet and still. I wish I weren't going out to dinner tonight.
Can anything harm us, Mother, after the night lights are lit?
Oh, no, darling. Nothing can harm you. The night lights are the eyes a mother leaves behind to guard her children. Night lights that protect my sleeping babes burn clear and steadfast tonight.
And with that, she turns off the lights, and Wendy, John, and Michael roll over and fall asleep. Suddenly the night lights go out, but there's still a glow in the room. It's a little fairy named Tinkerbell, no bigger than your fist, a little ball of light that darts around, going to and fro, and sometimes she lingers just a bit, and you can almost see her, but for the most part, she moves too quickly to even catch your eye. Then the window opens just a crack, and here he comes, Peter Pan. He rummages quietly around the room looking for his shadow.
Peter, you've been trying to stick it on
must be sewn on.
What is so?
You're dreadfully ignorant.
No, I'm not.
I will sew it on for you, my little man. But first we must have more light. Sit here. I dare say it will hurt a little. I never cry.
Oh, it isn't quite itself yet.
Perhaps I should have ironed it.
Wendy, look! Oh, the cleverness of me!
Succeeded! Of course I did nothing.
You did a little.
A little?
Oh, don't go. I can't help crowing when I'm pleased with myself. Wendy, one girl's worth more than 20 boys.
Do you really think so, Peter?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, I think it's perfectly sweet of you.
Thank you.
Peter, how old are you?
I don't know, but quite young, Wendy. I ran away on the day I was born.
Ran away?
Well, why? Because I heard father and mother talking of what I was to be when I became a man. So I ran away and lived a long time among the fairies.
You know fairies, Peter?
Of course. I can't think of where she's gone. Tinkerbell! Tink, where are you?
Peter, you don't mean to tell me that there is a fairy in this very room?
She came with me. You don't hear anything.